It's Tuesday, and we is back. We is back with another dope episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles, where we get all up in your business and discuss the topics that matter to us most. Right here, each and every Tuesday on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Instagram. Okay. Make sure that you guys go ahead before we get started and hit that share button. Share. If you are tuned in from Instagram or YouTube, make sure you go ahead and copy and share that link so your friends can subscribe and all of that good stuff to our channel. Okay. I'm your girl Leo Rochelle, and we up in this thing tonight. Okay, we up in this thing tonight. There we go. We here. There we go. What's good, people? How y'all doing?
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hola.
Hola.
What's up? I'm good. How y'all doing?
We'll get back to you in a minute. How you doing?
What's wrong with
Okay, then.
What's wrong with
Okay, then. I'm pretty good. I took today off. Y'all know how hard it is for me to sit down, but I took today off.
I'm journaling today.
Period.
I'm gonna write about my feelings.
That's a dope journal.
I know, right? It's flat. It's flat.
Don't worry about it, because mine on the way. Don't worry about it, because mine.
Guess what though? And I got the names. I got my name.
Really?
Period.
Oh, you got your name on it.
You got your name on it.
You didn't put
The name
your name on
You
it.
can use your name thing for whatever.
Right. You can put that on whatever.
Jamal!
What up, Pop Pop?
What up, Pop Pop? Pop Pop is we back on internet.
That ain't Lufa.
No,
He call him Lufa.
I ain't Lufa.
So tonight we are talking about unpopular opinions. Okay, that might get you canceled. Oh, sorry. Unpopular opinions that might get you canceled around this thing. Okay.
Oh,
and I decided that we was gonna have some fun conversations during the month of April to keep that energy from episode 200 flowing in this thing. Because episode 200 was so dope, and we want to make sure that the same energy continues to flow all month long. Because the weather has been crazy. It's been rainy. It's been cloudy. It's been gloomy. It's been cold. It's been hot. Then right back cold. So we're going to bring y'all a little bit of consistency with our craziness over the month of April. And we hope y'all enjoy it. But before we get into all of the conversation things, we got a lot of announcements happening because we out here working and things. Okay. So, first and foremost, the young brother, Mr. Haitian Boy Moses, is getting his business back booming, but I'll let him make the formal announcement of everything else that is going on. But congratulations, Moses, on getting your business and things moving in a different direction. And the other announcement I'll announce when you say it's good to go.
It's good to go.
You send me that.
It's a go.
Oh, okay.
We go.
So he just relocated to none other than the ATL in this thing. And so when you move and groove and do your thing anew, you start anew and you put out new things. So this is his new thing. It ain't a new thing. It's a rebranded thing, okay? It's a vibrant thing. But congratulations, Moses, on restarting your brand in your new city. And, I'm not in the city with them. But, your girl, Your girl.
You know, we have to
Okay.
recruit. You know, we have to recruit.
Your
Taking
girl
it
is
in.
up in the thing with him, all right? I have excitedly accepted the role as the creative director and brand strategist for Haitian Boy Images and 1804 Media. I am truly, truly excited because he is letting the patient run the asylum, and I'm so happy about it. I get to do what I want to do, say what I want to say, live how I want to live, play how I want to play. Hey, the Adams family. Uh, but I get to run the asylum. The patient gets to run the asylum. So I get to have a ball doing creative things with 1804 Haitian Boy Images and another one of his divisions that will be announced in the near future. Okay. Yeah. So super excited for all of those things. But also, because I told y'all we've been working. Maybe I'll save a little bit for later. But for those of you all that are in the Chicago, Atlanta, Philly, Indianapolis, and Baltimore areas, Haitian Boy Images is calling all designers, okay? He is looking to make some magic with you. He is looking to collaborate with bold creative designers for upcoming branding photo shoots that are all about making a statement and standing out. If you is ready to level up your visuals and get your design seen in a major way, this is your moment, okay? You can reach out to me, Moses, or I'm move this off here so you can see. You can DM or call 215-645-2030 for booking. Okay. All right. Okay. Um this design is one of the patients from the asylum kind of situations. The patient created this. But also, that is none other than our very own brand ambassador coordinator, Miss Regina, on the fly up in this thing. We a team that work together, grind together, and get money together. So let's go. All right. So he is looking, all right, for all of that good stuff. And some of the other announcements I'll save for our little commercial break, but I wanted to get that in there before we got started. Okay, cool. So, I'll do this one other announcement. Our people over there at Sir Kerrigan's Media Group, they are having an autism acceptance pop-up shop April 26th. 3037 Hamilton Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore. There you go, Baltimore. No T, it's a D. Baltimore. Maryland. If you are in the area, stop by, stop through, purchase some things.
Baltimore.
We got our peoples that are in the Baltimore area that will be popping up and having their own little tables. So, like I said, we a team to grind together, get money together, all of those wonderful things. So we definitely want y'all to make sure if you are in the area, stop by, stop through, check them out, and all of those good things. But to get started, we up in this thing, and we are about to have all kind of good conversations about our right here about some of our popular opinions that may get us canceled. Okay, so what's a popular opinion that y'all got that might get y'all canceled?
That may get us canceled. Well. Contrary to popular demand. Some people gonna be mad that I say it, but they keep watching it. I don't like American Idol.
I can't be right on that
I
one.
know.
You
must
said
be
I ain't
canceled
even
for a lot
about
of
to
things these days.
hold you.
I ain't gonna even hold you. I don't like it.
You can get canceled for a lot of things these days. You get
I
canceled
don't
for
like it.
okay.
Like I can be honest, I do like The Voice because it's like a whole blind thing. You can't even see the person. They have to listen for the proper stuff. So I'm just saying that American Idol is old.
It's overrated.
I'm tired of it.
I mean, American Idol should stop after season 5.
It should have stopped a long time ago. I'm thinking
A long
like
time ago. They trying to milk. They're just trying to
they
beat
just
a dead horse.
milking this.
Yeah.
I
We don't
think
want it.
I think the fact that they keep dragging it so long is one, like Moses said, but also because there are so many other shows that do the singing
Exactly.
thing that are a lot better. Like,
Exactly. The Voice and the Masked Singer. You don't know who it is because they got on a whole costume.
yeah, I
No, the
used to
Masked
like
Singer is fun though.
the
The
Masked
Masked Singer is
Singer.
The
more
Masked
fun.
Singer is fun,
It's
but
fun.
I'm over American Idol. Could y'all please stop?
No, American Idol.
Yeah,
I'm over it.
I ain't
I'm
really
just
mad
saying.
at that though, because
I'm over it.
I'm sorry. I was over it once they brought Lionel Richie on. I was
But
like,
they
oh,
on
God.
season like 90 or something.
Yeah.
900 and something. It's like ridiculous. Pop. Like I'm tired of it now.
Lionel Richie left and came back.
what?
I don't know.
He left and came back.
Why did he leave though?
No tell that. You know it's how sometimes they take a break, then come back, then they gotta go find somebody else.
Nigga, Lionel Richie ain't had an album since the Commodores. What is he talking about?
Since his old single album.
You know,
Is
he
it
probably
me
went
you're
on
looking
tour.
for? That's the last album, ain't it?
He
I'm
probably went
no.
on his oldies tour. Stop playing with him.
Hello,
Is it me you're
is
looking
it
for? I'm good.
me you're looking for?
I'm so over it.
Bet you he started singing
I
that.
can agree though, because I like the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
The clips that I've seen of The Voice I actually like, but y'all know I'm not a big TV person. If I am watching TV, it's the same thing over and over again. So, well, not the same thing over and over, but the same show. Like I watch SVU, Martin, and all of that kind
I'm
of
trying
shit
to tell
all the
you on
time.
Saturdays,
So,
you know that SVU come on back to back on Ion on
Marathon.
CBS.
It's marathon.
girl, I be watching it on Peacock.
Yeah, I know, but look, I watch them like I ain't never seen the episodes before.
Oh, absolutely.
Ooh.
So I have never watched the seasons, like the newer seasons when they started switching up all the people. So I'm getting like I'm in those newer seasons.
Oh,
now
you in the
because-
newer ones? Oh,
Yeah, I'm in the newer
I know
seasons
everybody.
because I stopped watching it when my baby daddy left. Stabler, when he
When
left.
Stabler left.
Yeah, I
Oh,
stopped
you know
watching it.
they
I
gonna
would
have
just
a brand new
rewatch
one.
the old episode.
No,
Well,
he's
get
coming.
yourself
No, he's coming back
prepared,
with his
'cause
own
on
show.
Thursday, it's about to be a double up. Because you know Stabler
So
work
I've
for
been
the other
seeing
people
that.
now.
So I'm gonna need somebody who's a real SVU person to tell me which other show to watch. Go ahead, Moses.
You definitely go watch his show. Organized.
What's his show called? Criminal Intent?
Criminal. No. Organized.
No. It's
Organized Crime. Okay,
Organized
Criminal
Crime,
Intent
yeah.
was the other one. Okay.
Yeah, I hate Criminal Intent. I don't even like Criminal Intent. That was corny.
Criminal
Out of all the
Intent
Law and
was
Orders,
the
that's
one
funny.
with the weird guy. He had
So
to
is
figure
watching
the
these
stuff out.
shows gonna get y'all canceled? Is
Yeah.
watching these shows contrary with the
Don't
public
get me to cancel.
opinion?
They probably gonna cancel me because I said something about American Idol.
That's you.
Yeah, but
Well,
also
people don't like
with,
these shows that y'all watching.
Yeah, they like them,
some people don't like SVU because it's been on for so long.
but it's been good the whole time though.
Don't nobody watch that shit but old white people. Old people.
A
Old
lot
people.
That's gonna get you canceled.
Nobody but old
That's
people
gonna
watch
get you
it.
canceled.
That's gonna get
what's
you
gonna
canceled.
get your ass
That's about to get you canceled.
That's
A
gonna get
lie.
you canceled. See, now we just
'Cause don't nobody watch it, but old women that probably wear Depends now.
Shut up,
I
Papa.
wouldn't be mad if somebody gave me a Depends. Listen, I'm getting up there in age. No, I'm just.
I'm sorry. I'm like I went to Costco's the other day and they had like younger people in like on the Pens cover. I was like, what?
No, that needs to be canceled.
Some people have
Mid-age
to
people wearing the pants need to be canceled.
I'm gonna give y'all an unpopular opinion.
What?
Some of these goddamn outfits.
Need to be canceled.
Pop, you right?
I ain't
You
gonna
right,
hold y'all.
Pop.
Here
You
it
right?
is. Everybody don't need to be on what's the name, like the social media sites trying to be an influencer.
I see the nigga with. I see the nigga with some baggy Adidas pants. Like it was like they were like 4 sizes too big. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
I don't understand some of the fashion, so I'm with you.
Pants.
Wait, okay, so Leo, I'm finna tell
like
you.
they make the pants. They make the pants where they have to hang ass.
Well, they make the pants.
Moses, have
like
you ever
that,
bought
'cause
that pants that they hang off your ass?
No.
Them pants that you talking about, Papa, they made them Adidas pants like that, and I just cause I'm thinking like ain't no dudes I talk to gonna put them on. I'm like, what? Why is this big? Why?
So I think the trend with the oversized pants, it's a
Ain't that a European?
But you know how we used to wear the baggy shits back in the day?
Mhm.
I think that's them trying to pay homage to that, but they made them too fucking big. Like they way too big. Yeah, they're way too big.
Thank you. Now back to what you said. Look, everybody don't
look like
does
everybody
not
trying to be
need
in the I Can't Stand the Rain video.
Right.
Everybody does not need to
Super
be
fly.
an influencer.
Why is
because
everybody on TikTok trying to? Oh, I'm tired.
like I was trying to find some videos for the show tonight. Like if they had some real unpopular opinion. Hey DZ, hey Montel. I was trying to find if they had some unpopular opinions on there that were like actually funny or that were actually relevant, you know, or that actually had some real stuff to talk about. And as I scrolled, I realized that a bunch of people just get on there just to say stuff, just to get the engagement and stuff. And I get it. People do the shit for a check or people do it to make their livelihood. And maybe that's why, you know, I'm not making one because I'm not on there just seeing a bunch of random shit from TikTok. Because I think a lot of people get on there and say a bunch of shit just for engagement, just for likes, just like I am so over these fake ass skits. And I've said that before and I will continue to say it. I say it all the time on Thursday Night Live. That they do these skits all the time that are irrelevant, and the acting is ass. Okay,
Is that the ones that I keep seeing with this same light skinned lady? She been on the airplane. Now talking about you bullying somebody. I'm thinking, Lord Jesus, what could you do this right? Because what this first of all, this airplane thing don't even look real. Why? Give me my 2 minutes back. I'm reclaiming my time. I want it all back.
And there's so many that I'm just like, even the ones where people be doing all this fake fighting and all of this other fake ass stuff. And that's why I was like, I think a lot of times we get so caught up in trying to keep up that like the genuine content goes unseen. So many people are on here just trying to just throw out all of the stuff, throw it all out here. And in the grand scheme of things, like some of y'all are stealing people's flow, you stealing people's vibe, you stealing how people do their content, how they deliver their content. And it's not genuinely how you are. And so there's only so long that you can keep up with it.
I'm gonna start doing skits.
I'm thinking like, do it, pop, you're gonna get a check for it because this is what they do it for. They do it to get a check. That's why they're doing it.
You wouldn't be able to keep up a facade.
Right, you gotta keep the stuff up. And some of it be ridiculous. Like today, here's what I want y'all to stop doing. This is like, okay, you gonna cancel me, be pissed off me. I don't care what you say about this.
In my skits,
get it together, pop, do it. Look, I play along with you.
In my skits, I'm gonna be a one-leg gigolo.
Bye.
I'm done.
That's okay. Don't.
Yeah, we good.
Anywho, look, I know y'all gonna be pissed off at me. Call me what you want to call me, and you probably gonna cancel me after I say this. Everything is not to be recorded.
Thank you.
Not everybody knows
I
that.
saw somebody. These girls have a physical fight in the gas station. One of the girls had her kids in the car, and the old man was trying to break them up. Like, stop these babies in the car.
What'd you say?
Like
What'd you say?
everything. That's what they do, pop up. Like everything is not
said what you
to
said.
be recorded, and for you to put it on social media. I don't want to see all of that.
I just want you. Look. I just want everybody to know.
Stop.
Everybody complaining about snitching. I just want to let you know when you record everything.
Motherfuckers ain't gonna help you before they pull out their phone. They gonna pull out their phone before they
Exactly.
They
help.
gonna
That's
pull out
what
that
my
phone
thing is.
first.
Why won't y'all breaking this fight up with this girl? Now she is on top
I
of
just want
this
to let
girl.
y'all know,
in this
y'all.
car,
Whoever
and
pulls
got to
out
the
the
point where
whoever
she
pulls
bit
out
a
their
plug
phone, y'all.
out of her arm.
We become
We
so
recording this?
desensitized. We
Y'all-
recording
become
this?
so desensitized.
Exactly. We have no feelings about nothing. And the fact, I know you pissed off with it, but you saw her kids was with her. These kids is screaming at the top of their lungs. This what you do? Y'all could have handled
Because
that when
back in
she
the
ain't
day,
got
that
them
would be
kids with her.
there would be no way two men would be touching each other dick on TV. Back in the day, this shit we done became desensitized.
What? Where did that
What?
even
This shit
come from?
crazy. They might cancel me for that.
What?
What? Wait, where did that come from?
Too many. Every commercial now every commercial got to be a gay couple in the commercial.
Facts.
Now,
Facts.
okay, now you telling the
Facts.
truth, Papa.
Facts.
That's you are.
Back in the day, they wouldn't do that.
That's you are.
Everything is
Like,
I hate
wait
everything
now,
is
I
in our
ain't seen
fucking
none of
kids'
that
face.
happening.
Like our kids don't even have a time to let their mind fucking develop to figure out who they are. Now I have nothing against people that are gay because I do kind of believe that you kind of born that it may be something that you're born with. You know what I'm saying? But at least let a young person mind develop to see something and figure out where they want to go. Kids don't even use their fucking imagination no more. Go outside and play.
They don't know how.
Like, they don't even understand. Like their minds ain't even developed to figure out who they are before we throwing two niggas in their face, touching dicks and licking booty and shit.
But I mean, I get you, Pop, because it's like I thought it was just me the other day. I saw like 3 commercials back to back. Now, let me explain something to you, and I'm gonna say this for everybody. If you know Anisha, you know that she has a daughter who is a lesbian. I'm cool with it.
My sister's a lesbian. I have nothing
what
to
y'all
that.
doing at this point, y'all just blatantly like throwing this in these kids' face, and now they got to go to bathrooms and all kinds of stuff. What is wrong?
I mean,
I'm like,
They have
Pop,
no
these
chance to
kids
let
don't know which way to go because they don't have an imagination because they always either got a phone in front of their face or they looking at TV or they playing a video game. Don't nobody go outside no more. Don't nobody know how to write a whole word or spell it. What?
You only have little girls dressing up no more, like waking up. Ooh, I'm gonna put this on
they
today
put on the
and
extra
go
stuff, and now
outside.
they got the boots
Go
on
outside
the
90-degree weather with red rain boots on and a leotard. You know what I'm saying? They don't even do that no more.
yo, all right, we're both about to get canceled. Like everybody.
Because it's crazy. It's like
I know
these
y'all
You know what I'm
kids
saying?
are
Because
not
they want to be
kids.
princesses. You know how little girls want to, you know what I'm saying? How little girls used to
Put on
dress
the
up, you know what I'm
princess
saying?
dress and all
Imaginary, they
that,
dress up, be a princess, you know what I'm saying? Or the boy put on a sword and, you know, just kids don't even do that no more. Like we used to fight with pencils.
I think majority of what we see has become so flooded with the opposite narrative because that's what they want us to see. They want us to see so much of the opposite narrative that we forget that there's another side. Because like we can say, oh, black people don't do nothing but fight all the fucking time. Like, and that's because that may be all you see black people doing down your timeline. Mm-hmm. I know quite a few of the little cuties that I follow, like they dress up like normal little kids and what's the man name? Belief in Fatherhood. Like his stories of I forgot what he calls his son. Daddy, uncle, baby, or something like that, because his son was really little and he was such a mean little baby. He wasn't mean, but he was just a little fireball. But I agree, a lot of the shit that we see is out of hand. It's out of hand because everybody wants, like you said, Anisha, everything is being recorded regardless of what it look like or regardless of the narrative. And so the shit do be wild. They be like, bro, what? What's happening? How did we get here?
Right. And that's what and like
'Cause
today when I saw that Leo, I was like, what the
Because
But sometimes you gotta clean your
I saw
timeline
a
up too.
video yesterday.
You gotta clean your
Uh,
timeline up too. Things on what you have to see.
oh,
Sometimes you really
absolutely.
have to
I'll
clean
go
your
through
timeline.
and
I
block
done
a
went
Like
lot
if
of
through
you
and
see
shit.
something
deleted a
that
whole
bothers
bunch
you,
of
just
people. Like,
exit
I
out.
can't, man. I can't do this. I can't.
I saw a video yesterday, and it was of a woman like giving birth, and I was like,
Wow.
And
so I was like,
Somebody
okay,
said
I don't have a
something
problem
so
with
sick.
seeing somebody give birth, but one
But that's
thing
the
that kind of
parents'
threw me
rights.
was because she was completely naked. And I was like, when did they start doing this on Facebook again? You know what I'm saying? Because like, when did they start doing this? And so I started reading the comments, and it was so funny because people were like, "Oh, you'll watch, you'll watch all of this other shit, but a woman giving birth is where you draw the line." Yeah, because like, first of all, I don't want to be like abrupt. I don't want to come across none of the shit abruptly. I abruptly do not want to come across a woman's coochie with a baby's head coming out on my
and that has
timeline.
got to
Like,
be the most
I literally
personal
don't.
thing in the world. That's
But why
personal.
would someone want to put that? Why
Why
would
would
someone
you
want to
even
put
want
that?
to put that on the
Yeah,
Right.
why would you want to put that
You know what I'm saying?
online?
That's crazy.
I ain't
That's
got
what I was
nothing
gonna
against.
say
I
because
ain't got nothing against you
that should
putting a
be
woman
sacred.
coochie on Facebook. Now I ain't got nothing against that. But a baby coming out of it, no.
Of
That's
course
where I
you
draw
don't,
the line.
pop pop.
Of course you
He
don't,
said,
Papa.
he said, I ain't got nothing against
Stop.
Of course you don't, Papa.
Stop the madness.
All I'm saying is that some things need to be sacred.
Yep.
Like your
Right.
birth,
Yeah, and that's
of
how I feel
course,
about that.
record it, do all the things you want to do with it.
That should
Even
be
if the
sacred.
purpose was to educate people, cool. I'm not telling nobody what not to do, but also we have to be a little bit mindful of certain things. Like
Right.
kids be on the internet, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. And so I think those kind of things, one, should be a little more sacred. We don't
I think
make
that's
a
the
lot of
parents'
things
right.
sacred and personal anymore.
Mm-mm.
Right.
Like giving birth. Like that shouldn't, so many people should not be able to have eyes on you in that way, especially
Not in
during
that.
something that is such a sacred
Privacy,
thing.
man, you know.
And why you recording it anyway? And you know,
Yeah, you can record it. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about you recording it because it's a beautiful thing to record. And I get the educational purposes. I just think sometimes we need to not post everything simply because some of the things that we post, we don't know where it may land. You know what I'm saying? In regards to like those kind of things, personal, private
That's why
things.
people don't do the things they used to do no more because your privacy is so totally invaded.
it's not.
Like if
It
you
really
go out
is.
right now and take a poll compared to 30 years ago compared to now, you'll find a great discrepancy in the number of women that are willing to give you head in the car because they don't want to get caught by somebody on camera.
Anyway,
Did we just say
Where did
where did that come from?
listen,
Papa.
let me go to this.
like, I swear to God, I thought he was going somewhere real
I
good
was
with
really
it.
gonna say something.
I went,
Papa. We know we
It's a
love you.
poll.
it's
If you take a poll,
It probably
if you
is a
take a
poll.
poll,
Papa. It probably is gonna be a poll. It really is, Papa.
I mean,
'cause you can't do nothing like let's say an old woman across the street. Instead of helping an old woman, somebody gonna pull out a camera.
that is true.
That is true.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. Like
Or like
the
she
people have no
failed
pri-
and they gonna record it.
Like
instead of
Leo was just saying. Like Leo was just saying about the baby, like that's the parents' right. Like their parents need to be able to make a decision, like what they want to do with that personal moment. Like people used to tape it back in the day, but that was for their personal. You know what I'm saying?
Now
Or
look.
show their families. Yeah.
Now this is something
Not
that
just-
aggravates me to life, and I think it's so disrespectful. And excuse me for saying it. And if you get offended because I said it, then at this point you're gonna be offended. I think you're gonna go to hell. But why are you at the funeral standing at that casket with that phone?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
That is the most disrespectful. Why?
Yeah.
What
People need to
what
put
are
their
we
phones
doing?
away at funerals. I think that all the way.
What are we doing?
Why go live at somebody's funeral?
Why are you going live at somebody's funeral?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wait, so people going live at
They
funerals?
going live.
People going
They
live
taking pictures. They recording when they walk past the.
They go up to the casket.
They going up to the casket. That is the most disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
That
Some things need to be kept.
Some things
private.
you just don't need to do, and that is one of them.
Wait a minute. Now, do you understand that now? Before a lot of events now, like weddings and funerals,
they tell you we go
they
to
have
weddings
to
now.
verbally tell you, please do not take out your phone.
Don't take your phone out. Don't record that. Don't take
some weddings they take your phone. Some places they take your phone.
Some weddings, I went to a wedding where they literally gave you a box. Put your phone in this box. We'll give it back to you when it's reception.
Right, like it's like a coat check. It's like a coat check for your phone.
That's for the bride and groom to decide on when they gonna put their stuff up. That ain't your right to put their stuff up before they do.
You know what's so funny? I'm gonna take it even further back. Weddings. I think weddings are sacred, especially the ceremony.
Right.
You know somebody went live at my wedding? See, while I was doing
while you was getting married, somebody else was recording you.
Yeah, went live.
And went live and showed everybody else that wasn't invited.
In real time.
Live. Yo,
in real time. Oh, we got all these people in one place. Come rob us in real time.
Right.
Come rob us. You know?
Like it's just
in
so
real time.
That's so many things. Like my thing is, this is the reason why you have invitations. That means that person was not.
Everybody was not invited.
Yeah, exactly. What?
So you just gave my wedding back to everybody for free, and I didn't even invite these people.
And funny thing
about it, only way I would go with that is, let's say, if a person is recording their wedding because they couldn't invite everyone that they wanted to monetarily wise, but they may be going live, like they do at some funerals, how they stream live.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you hire.
That's the difference between streaming and somebody just taking their phone and going live.
But I could hire a videographer to do that.
Right, and you can give people,
and then there's a link for that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the bride and groom is doing it, then I don't know if it's like
it's different.
You know.
Yeah, but that's different. But for you to actually take your phone out in the middle of the ceremony, I'm not talking reception, and while I'm over here, telling my love to this lady, and you like, world star.
That's the other thing too, because people don't realize how much that fucks up pictures.
It does.
It fucks up a lot of pictures because people are there like this.
Do you know now? If you follow a lot of photographers, they're telling people this: do not stop the photographer that got hired a lot of money
from taking pictures.
To take pictures with your phone. Like you can't walk up to my photographer that I just
and ask them to take pictures.
And ask them to take a picture with your phone. One, that's insulting, and two, that's not their job.
Yep.
Well, I got a couple unpopular opinion videos that I'm gonna show real quick. Here we go. And I think this one is a pretty good one, too.
I'm not posting on TikTok because I want to be an influencer.
What happened?
Where it go?
Uh-oh. Sorry.
I'm not posting on TikTok because I want to be an influencer. It's because I want the opportunity that influencers are afforded. Do you know what I mean? Like, growing up, I was one of those people that was, like, so multifaceted. Like, I'm so talented. No, I had, like, so many different, like, things that I wanted to do. And I still have those desires and wants. Like, I want to be hosting a red carpet. Like, I want to be on Dancing with the Stars. Like, I want to do all those things because I know I can and I know I'd be good at it. I just don't know why it's taken me this long to realize that, like, I've been in my own way the whole time. I've been, like, so afraid of being perceived and so afraid of, like, people making fun of me. But who cares? Who cares? Who cares? No, I'll probably care in, like, a week. But, like, right now, I don't care. And also, like, I work in social media, so every day I get, like, scrutinized on, like, content I'm making. And then I post on here and I get, like, 1 million views. And I'm like, okay, wait. I might be onto something here. I'm just saying, this year for me, like, I'm getting out of my own way, girl. Like, I will be perceived a lot. And I need to be okay with that. We all do.
There was 2 issues with that video. 2. Maybe 1.
you gonna say it or no? Like the hell?
I don't want to get canceled.
Boy, whatever. Anywho,
Okay,
so I truly like I feel him. Like I don't want to be an influencer, but I want the opportunities that they are offered. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to do the thing in order to get the thing. So I get it. Like some people, even though like even what I said earlier is like everybody shouldn't be an influencer. I definitely do understand why a lot of people are just getting in front of the camera creating content because they may still just want the opportunity. They don't want to be an influencer. They just want the opportunity. They just want what they get offered. Cause I wanna host the red carpet and all of that other good shit too. So why shouldn't I be able to do that because I'm not an influencer?
I completely understood what he was saying, where he was going with the message, because there's a lot of people lately that's been saying it. I don't want to be an influencer. I just want to do what I want to do, but then get the opportunities they get. But I got to be an influencer in order to get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
They just real life want to go do it and just be there, but they don't want to influence nobody. I'm just doing what my gift is. And you gonna make me be an influencer in order to show you what my gift is? How, Sway? I don't want to do all that. I just want to do this.
So I think that's how we end up in spaces where it's like, you know how everybody had started talking about Lizzo and whatnot. Like, oh, she was a part of the body positivity movement. Did she ever say that though?
No, we put her in there.
Everybody put her, exactly.
We put her in there. She was just telling you how she felt about herself.
And I think that's where a lot of people get the game fucked up at, is because they always try to make everybody an influencer or a role model. And everybody don't want to be a role model. Everybody don't want to be an influencer. A lot of people are just doing what they naturally do.
Right.
So, yeah. It's kind of a double-edged sword sometimes, though, when you are trying to like build your brand and do your things, but then also like trying to remain true to who you are and true to yourself and your audience. So it's kind of hard sometimes to kind of find that balance in between the two. But I definitely get the whole idea of not wanting to be an influencer, but absolutely wanting those opportunities that they receive. I definitely got another one. This one is more funny than anything. Hold on.
And we're done with the yarn, right? I've seen enough of it. In conclusion, how much yarn y'all gonna use? It's a yarn shortage. The crocheters mad as hell because y'all using all the materials. By the way, if you so happen to have some yarn left over, I better not see it in the trash. You better use it for something. Learn how to make a damn blanket tonight.
Oh, he mad because y'all didn't.
So if y'all don't know, there has been a challenge on social media where they have been making like these yarn faces with different colors of yarn and then doing makeup and like doing this whole little thing. And so I agree with him because a lot of the shit that we do takes away from other people who actively work in that craft. Yep. So because it became a trend, a lot of these people were out here running around buying all of this yarn in order to do the yarn challenge with the makeup and shit, not realizing that shit is taken away from people that are actually people that actually crochet and knit and all of that kind of stuff. But then not only are they taken away from those people, but they just literally gluing this shit on their face, doing the makeup, doing whatever videos and all of that, and then tossing it in the trash. So you are wasting yarn, although you paid your money for it, all of that good shit. My unpopular opinion is that you wasting shit that people could actually be making money with.
But after you put makeup on it, what are you supposed to do with it?
Take it off.
Do what?
Nothing. Leo, we can't see you. She just got knocked off. No, they did it. You gotta watch. Like it's on TikTok, Moses.
Like, I saw it, but like
they doing nothing. It's like and then they taking it off.
Once you put makeup on it, what are you gonna do with it? Like
you can't do nothing with it. First of all, you got all that glue on that yarn. Who's gonna use it?
So I don't.
There's nothing else for you to do with it.
If it's gonna go in the trash, it's gonna go in the trash. I mean,
you do is spend your money to glue this stuff, starting on your nose to your face, because everybody want to do this thing. It was the one girl that did it, and it was really cute. Then I kept saying, okay, now y'all take it to this too far. Now, how many of y'all gonna do this?
Like it is putting all that damn cinnamon down their damn throat.
Then Papa,
you said what? They was doing what?
What down they throat, Papa?
Cinnamon, the cinnamon shit.
Oh, yeah. But like I said, that's not going to be the only dumb trend that we're going to have to deal with. Like the cinnamon challenge, that thing was deadly. How about that? That thing was taking people out.
It was killing people.
I think, yeah.
You can't do all that cinnamon at one time.
Come on, dog. I'm not.
Why would you? They be like, "Beach, could you do this?" And I can't and won't.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I can, but I won't.
And then it was certain like the little trick for you to run up on the older people and try to grab their stuff. The one little boy in the store got a rude awakening from an old black man and said,
"Oh,
let me explain something to you."
Absolutely.
What you don't understand is what I got on me. This could have turned into a difference. Now, this man, he didn't scream at him or nothing. He said this could have turned into a different situation because I would have killed you. He was dead serious. He was like, stop playing with people.
Playing with people. And I think that's the problem.
Y'all think all this is funny. It's not. Then he kept saying, when he kept doing it, the man, and I saw him put his hand, I said, oh, okay, you didn't mess with the right pop because he about to pop you. Keep playing. You don't know who Carrie. And that's the whole thing is you don't know who Carrie. And now you got to keep your head on the swivel and stop running up on people. You're going to run up on the right one, and it's going to be a whole lot of slow singing and flower bringing for your mom.
For real.
Ooh, somebody rapping.
And I'm telling you, and that's for me. Run up on me.
Yeah, baby.
There's gonna be a whole lot of. I'm trying to tell you, slow and flower bringing for your mom.
If my burglar alarm starts ringing,
I'm trying to tell you, run up on me. All this stuff is not funny. It's not funny. It's gonna get you killed. It's not funny. Pop. But when he did the old man, though, he was just as nice and just as calm, and he had a whole and the whole thing was the boy still didn't listen to him. He was like, "You gonna get yourself killed? Stop doing this."
The other part of those skits that I don't like is the ones where the dudes be on the elevator going in the opposite direction of a woman or whatever, and then they reach out and touch the woman or grab on the woman or whatever. And I'm like, me personally, I beat and push your ass down that escalator.
First thing first, that happened in Chicago, and my man pulled out a gun on him.
It's been several. It's been several that I've seen.
Stop doing that. Don't touch me. Don't do that.
And then the thing is, you're being disrespectful.
Trying to touch on the ladies or whatever.
You're doing it in front of, like you do it to a girl that's with another dude.
And
you don't even know that that's him behind her.
By themselves too,
right?
That I've seen a couple of times, and then like the ladies just be looking full of desperation because now you walking down this escalator to meet with some random man who don't have no fucking boundaries because he put his hands on you and don't even know you. I'm like, don't do that to me because I'll be done push you down.
And first of all, I don't even know if you wash your hands. Don't put your damn hands on me, nasty. I don't know where your hands been.
I don't know where your hands been. I don't know you. Don't touch me. I have a real thing about people touching me. Like, I don't care if I do know you. Like, don't just randomly be touching me. Like, I really have a thing about that. Like,
I feel like when you touch me, that means that you are in my personal space, and I have a thing about personal space.
That's the thing. I have a
get out of my personal space.
Absolutely, Anisha.
Get out of my personal space.
I
have to tell people that when you in the store or whatever. I had to tell this white lady this the other day. If you don't back up. You standing way too close. You in my personal space, man. Look, I'm trying to tell y'all. And look, she thought she was gonna. I said, okay, Nuck, if you want to, you gonna find out right here. You gonna find out.
I was
Don't let your president
one day.
Get your ass
one day getting some tomatoes. I'm picking out my tomatoes, and next thing I know, I come up from like bending over getting the tomatoes, and I turn around. This lady literally right here. I'm like, why the fuck you so close?
And then try to get an attitude with you when you say something.
Right.
Why are you that close to me?
Yeah. Like, why you in my way? Why you this close to me? I was like, ma'am, back up.
She cared about you.
I don't give a damn, but back up.
Back up.
People forget
that's nasty.
Consent. Like, even when it comes to your family members, like that's another unpopular opinion. Like I used to hate back in the day when people try to force kids to hug people.
Ooh,
give them a hug.
I think that pisses me off. No, if you tell me you mine and you tell me you don't want to hug, you ain't got to.
That's how I be like, no.
I want to hug all your old nasty.
Sometimes kids don't want to hug people. Kids have rights too.
And here's the thing, kids,
regardless of what people think about that, kids
they do.
have the right
and
to
kids
say
know
no.
that you weird. Like I don't touch me. No, and they don't want to sit on your lap. No.
My son be looking at people like that too. He be like that.
Kids know different than, and look, and my whole thing when the kids tell me, please don't make me hug them. You ain't got to. Keep moving.
Please don't make me.
Keep moving.
You because it be something about the energy. It's always something like about people always say kids can tell, just like animals. Like not putting kids and animals in the same thing, but people can tell. Babies can tell. Animals can tell that you're not, a good person or your energy is bad.
Look, I can tell because I'm a hugger, and you
kids is like monkeys.
I touch.
What?
Yeah. My other unpopular opinion is that I think that we should allow teens and stuff to experience relationships, because a lot of people now be like, y'all too young for all of that. I think when you are younger, that is when your love is truly genuine and untainted. You haven't been jaded. You haven't had the opportunity for all of that bullshit that a lot of us come with when we are older. So when you are younger, your love is a lot more true and genuine than it is when you get older. The older you get, the more tainted you become by other people's opinions, other people's thought processes, and all of that other kind of shit. So I absolutely do think that when you are younger, your ability to love genuinely is a lot higher than it is the older you get.
And it's like, and behind what you just said, Leo, it's another group that I'm in, and one of the guys said the reason why they date younger women is for that very reason, is because they ain't been through the nonsense, the trauma, and the heartbreak, and all of that. So they genuinely gonna either love you or they not. And now, I had to think about what he was saying. I was like, well, wait, you're right, because they don't gotta heal from nothing because they ain't really been through nothing. He was like, that's why a lot of guys want to date younger women, because they dealing with somebody who is genuinely just coming into this love thing, and they really ain't been tainted by nobody else. So, and it had to take me a minute because I was about to like, then I said, wait, let me hear you out. And when he explained it, I said, okay, I get what you're saying now. I completely understand what you're saying now.
Yeah.
But it's like a lot of people, a lot of kids in schools now think it's so focused on test scores and meeting the criteria that kids don't get the proper social settings to get to learn how to be social and learn how to communicate vocally and verbally and learn how to say, hey, that's nice, or be or hello or goodbye. You know what I'm saying? They don't get those social skills like we used to get in school. They don't even get that much anymore. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like the streets is kind of teaching kids how to be social. You know what I'm saying? you know, fortunate enough, and it's not also fortunate enough that that generation, like I said before, has been able to teach my generation, okay, about therapy and about your emotions and all that stuff. But now we're leaving all that to the internet, and the kids ain't getting it in school, because when they're in school, even when I was in the school system, you know, we always want the kid to sit at lunch and shut up and be quiet. You know what I'm saying? And
lunch is the time that you're supposed to be social.
The lunch should be the time that you should be able to talk. You know, something else that messed them up.
That's what I used to stress about. I'd be like, we was kids. We used to talk during lunch. Yeah, we used to talk.
To be quiet in the classroom now all day, and now we get the lunch, and I can't talk
damn food, man. As long as you ain't throwing no damn food,
again, like Mom said, that's the time for them to be social, because some of the kids they don't never get to see outside of school.
No,
they don't get to play with these kids outside of school. They don't get to see them outside of school. So lunch is the only time that you really get to see people. And a lot of times back when we used to have to sit at lunch, we used to have to sit with our class.
Right, you couldn't sit with you couldn't go sit when you
couldn't sit with the other class.
I
see these motherfuckers all day. I don't want to sit.
I challenge everybody looking. I challenge everybody looking, and y'all to go by an old park you used to go play at. It's either not there or ain't no kids on the playground.
Facts.
Because they ain't outside. And you know what else messed them up with this pop-up? There was something that we didn't have to live through. COVID. Yeah. When they had to go to school from home. So they social skills for real is messed up. Because now they don't know how to interact with other people. So when they finally let them go back to school, everybody was an introvert and they don't want to be around nobody. And they don't want to touch nobody. And they still ain't got themselves back to where, okay, let's socialize. Can I have friends? And then don't get it twisted. I had friends and I let my daughter have friends, but I was the parent that dropped off, picked up. I'm going to see what your parents talking about. All of that. Now, you scared to let your kids go anywhere.
There's
because
a lot
so many
going
people
on.
have made it bad.
There's a lot going on.
It's a whole lot.
There's a whole lot going on, though.
It's a whole lot going on
that they can't go to a sleepover and they can't go over nobody else's house. So now they really don't know what to do. And now when they get to college, now they fucking wilding out.
Mm-hmm. But the other part of that is that a lot of adults don't know how to socialize, and a lot of adults didn't know how to socialize before COVID.
Yep.
A lot of adults actively don't know how to communicate or socialize without having to text. Like I don't fucking like texting unless it's a necessity.
I want you to
if you at home and I'm at home, nigga, I'm not about to text you all night. You better call me. I'm not about to text you all night. You're not about to send me 1,001 what you doing. Because I'm doing the same thing I was doing 20 minutes ago when you text me what you doing 20 minutes ago. No. But I am definitely a person that is that's part of like my dating experience where I am still old school. I'm not about to talk to you on the phone. I'm not about to text you all day. No, you're going to talk to me on the phone because one, that is how you learn people through conversation. Mm-hmm. That's how I'm able to understand what your voice sound like when you sad, when you happy, when you upset, when you indifferent, all of those kind of things. That's how I learn you.
You can't learn nobody through a text anyway. Because texts are misinterpreted all the time.
All the time.
You say that somebody got an attitude. No, did I say what? How did you
get that? Even with people on the team, I'd be like, no, call me. Like, unless I am actually doing something where I cannot actively pick up the phone and call you, then I will text you. But other than that, I'm going to call you. Moses,
look, and one of the comments, like I said about them kids, the kids have friends and their parents ain't never met. He said, my mother would never. That was my mama, and that was me. I would never. I'm finna go over their house and hey, how you doing? How you doing? And it was always a thing when my daughter and all her friends, one parent would drop off, another parent would pick up, and we was and we going in. When I dropped all them kids off, let me go see what they doing in here. Cause y'all know if it ain't right, everybody getting back in the car, and you can go home with me, or I don't care what, you ain't staying here.
You ain't staying here.
That's what you're not gonna do. You're not doing that. And
I was the big sister to a lot of the kids that I went to church with. So on certain Saturdays, their parents would let me get their cars and I would take them to the movies and, you know, let them hang out or whatever. But I ain't care because shit, sometimes I had more fun with them young people than I did with my own friends. So a lot of times it was just that. Like, you know what I'm saying? People have to be, we used to have like an older person or at least another parent that was the one that hung out with the kids or made sure the kids got there and got safe and all of those kind of things. But I don't even see a lot of that happening no more.
Right. That was the best thing for me. Like my little cousins, 2 of them, they first saw Beyonce was because of me. I convinced their mamas that they could go. And I was like, I'll take them. They went to their very first concert with me. Because I'm like, hey, I'm going to take them and they're going to have a good time. And look, I'm not that big cousin that's going to hover over you. Do your thing.
Right.
I'm going to stand back here, but I got you. Drove them and everything. And they talk about it to this day. Like, she was the first one to take us to our very first concert. It's like, it's stuff like that they enjoy. Like, you don't want your parent to go with you all the time. And I'll be convincing them, like, hey, just let them go. They're going to be all right. What I do is I slide through there and see what's going on. And they good. Now, and I'm like you, Leo, I had the best time hanging out with them. I'm going to slide through there. And I slide through there. I'm like, hey, y'all know I ain't staying that long. I just came to see what y'all was doing. We're going to take a couple pictures and we're going to send it back to your mom and them so they know that I did actually come see what y'all was doing. But they have the best times. And I was that cousin be like, hey, look, when I had a baby, I swear I told all my cousins, don't have no kids. Don't have none. And they say to this day, we should have listened to you. Well, you 4 in now. I told you don't have. I told you don't have.
4 in.
Look, and then they got to the point where they were scared to tell me they pregnant. Oh, I can't tell her. Because I told you I don't have no kids. Kids cost money.
A lot.
Listen,
a lot of money.
They absolutely fucking do.
Kids is expensive. And mine is still grown and expensive. Come on, man.
Right.
You don't stop being a parent.
They get, the more
they get, the more they cost.
A lot.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to tell you, you don't stop being a parent when they get to a certain age. No, you a parent for the rest of your life. Every day.
Yeah, stop talking. They're giving me PTSD.
You'll be all right.
Nah. I don't know how people do
and
it.
you a new parent. So
yeah.
You a new parent. You the rookie on the all-star team.
Guess what? I was over here bugging. I was like, I'm pop. I'm grandpop. I'm grandpop. Yeah. I'm his father and his grand. I'm old as hell. I'm tired.
Listen, some of my friends that I graduated high school with are great grandparents. They're not just grandparents. Like
some of my friends, the majority of my friends are grandparents now.
I gotta think about it when Noah's in high school. I'm damn dog.
Yeah, because I mean, not great grandparents. I'm gonna say grandparents. Like, your kid already had a kid, and some of their kids are old enough to be. Some of their kids' kids are almost old enough to be able to have kids.
Wow.
Yeah, because some of the people I went to high school with was having babies at 15. But,
it happened.
15, 30, 45,
Right.
And that's 3 generations. So, but yeah, it's wild just seeing that. Like,
I'm old.
I'm gonna be an old mama. I'm gonna be somebody's old fine ass mama.
I'm trying to tell you. And I'm gonna be the auntie. I'm just gonna be the auntie right now. I'm the auntie for you, baby Moses. I'm just the auntie, and I'm the auntie that buy all the toys that make all the damn noise and send them back home with you.
To you.
And there you take the batteries out of it. That's when I'm sending some more from Amazon. Put them batteries back
I
in
can't
his
wait
truck.
I can't wait to get to Moses, baby. Okay. I can't wait.
You gonna be mad at us.
Because
I'm like, why is all these packages coming to my house? Don't worry about it. It ain't yours.
Because my babies ain't babies no more. My youngest
You want a
nephew is
baby.
14 now. So
You
I
want
don't
a
have no
baby.
babies. My
And I
god
want a
baby,
baby that's gonna tell me,
6.
TT, I gotta go to the bathroom. Look, as long as your kids can tell me they can go to the bathroom, they cool with me. I'm putting their clothes on and we out. TT, I gotta go. Okay, come on.
Nah, Noah's still in his
See, look at Pablo talking about my son to be 30.
Damn.
My
Pablo's son is 30.
My daughter is 33. She just turned.
I just saw her
last
birthday. I
night.
said happy birthday.
She just turned 33.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I just
That made me feel.
I want
That
a
made me
baby.
feel young and old at the same damn
Give me
time.
the Tyler that
Listen.
can say, TT, I can pee. I gotta go pee. Okay, come on. We're gonna take you to the bathroom and we're gonna put your clothes on and we're gonna go to the mall.
Hey, listen. I called the girl earlier old as hell because she was 47 and forgot that my ass was 40. I was like, oh wait.
I can't even get in this
I
conversation.
said that to Moses. I was like, yeah, her ass old as hell. And then when I
Why
went
you
back,
can't get in
I
the
was like,
conversation right now,
oh,
Pop? Look, I tell people they
The
like this.
way Leo talking, I'm goddamn. I was part of Holy Week with Jesus, holding palms and pulling the donkey.
Way too much.
Nah, but I'm gonna be honest. It was the way she looked. She looked older.
Oh, okay.
She looked way older than 47. So when I said she was old as hell, it was based off the looks, not necessarily off the age until I went back and saw the age. And I was like, oh, she wasn't that old. But sometimes I be forgetting that I'm 40 because I don't,
Some of them do look like they look old. They was like, you are not the age you are.
Wait until I hit 40 to have a kid. It was like, have a kid, they said. It would enlighten your life, they said.
It do.
Man, listen.
That's okay, because me and Leo gonna be at the soccer game and the football game, the loudest aunties in the world.
Absolutely.
But all the stuff.
Yeah.
All the gear and everything.
I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh snap. Football. I'm over it. Like I was thinking about the thing. It caught me. I gave myself anxiety. I was like, oh no.
Cause you feel old.
And where you live at now is a great area to do that.
Yo.
So get yourself together.
They breed them down
get
there.
Get ready.
Cause we coming to all of the sports events.
Listen, man.
With the signs and the bullhorns.
And that's the thing. Like I just sent, like, his mom just bought him a bunch of basketballs, football. He loves it. I was like, damn.
Good.
Well, get yourself together and your pockets together too.
Yeah, because he was like, because he's saying hut. He's saying that now. That's his thing. Besides, thank you.
Okay.
His new word is hut.
Get ready.
So I'm like, damn.
Yeah, get your pockets together.
Yeah, man.
But you got to buy cleats and things. Mm-hmm.
I'm about to have me a GoFundMe. Fuck it. It works for everybody else. Don't work for me.
Right. I got another video.
Okay. This something else I'm about to say. This something else I got.
That's gonna cancel people. The GoFundMe's.
Hold on. Hold that thought. Go ahead, and then I'll do the video right after you.
Why does everybody got a damn GoFundMe?
I'm finna do one for us.
I'm about to say, can we just start one then? Because we need it for real business. Why does everybody have a GoFundMe?
Yo, did you? I saw this post. I saw this post. It's actually from an insurance company. They said GoFundMe's is not an insurance policy.
It's not. And that's something that we as Black people need to get some insurance.
And then somebody else put under it, or fish fries. I've hit the floor.
You know, back in the day, they used to do fish fries for stuff like that.
What you talking about back in the day? I got invited to a fish fry for a memorial 2 weeks ago. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Damn. What? The person died on a Monday. They did the fish fry that Saturday. They needed it for the burial the following week. What are you talking
about? Why is it that black people can't say fish fry real fast? They always say fish fry. Like when they try to say it real fast, it never comes out fish fry. It comes out fish fry.
Right. It sounds like
the extra R when people say people try to say it fast. Fish fry.
We can't.
But I'm just saying, that's actually still
yeah, they're gonna cancel me about that GoFundMe thing because I'm tired of it.
I'm tired of the fact that a lot of people create GoFundMes. Like they created a GoFundMe for the dude who got arrested because he was supposed to be at an interview and come to find out he was on some fuck shit. Like, I feel like we as a society need to hold off.
I got one at the interview. Wait, hold on. Go back, Leo. You talking about the one that
so they said that he was at an interview and he had his kids at McDonald's or something.
Right.
At the interview.
He wasn't at the interview?
No.
You lying.
No. The people at McDonald's said that he came in there and had an informal interview, like right there on the spot, but he wasn't at an interview, which is why why he told people that he was there with his kids and why he had left his kids in the lobby. But the little daughter, like she little, but she not little. Pretty much ended up telling on him like, oh no, this not his first time leaving us here. Like he do this, da. So it wasn't his first time leaving his kids at McDonald's. It was actually more than that. Like he's done it before. This was the first time he actually just got caught. So with that being said, I think a lot of times we as a society need to hold off with going to bat for people. That's my unpopular opinion, because we need to hold off going to bat for people, because just like the one girl who was quote unquote missing and baby girl was sitting in a hotel room eating Twizzlers and shit.
Watching herself on the news.
Yeah.
When she came back, I'm trying to tell y'all, I wanted to get a belt and just be like your grandmama and whoop her ass.
I think we be jumping too fast.
Yeah, here's the thing,
everybody was mad after the fact and was talking about, girl, I had my grandma up here praying for you and you up here painting your toes.
Exactly. But here's the thing. The parents never really told the story. They knew the girl had mental issues and she had done this before.
I didn't know that part.
Yes, they knew something was wrong with her. And the auntie kept saying, there's something wrong with her. She not missing. When she came back to the house, baby, I want to be at the house with a belt, standing on the porch when she walked up. So you finna go ahead and tell a bald face lie?
And then the crazier thing is that it's real girls out here actually
that's missing for real.
And ain't nobody went this hard to look for the girls that's already missing, but they went hard to find your black ass and you wasn't even missing. For real. So, yeah, it pissed everybody out. So we as a whole need to hold off until we know the full truth about some of these things. Till all of the pieces come together. Or at least a good 90% of the pieces come together before we start going to
I know that boy was going to that. He really wasn't at no job interview.
And they had
the wife or whatever. He had a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. She was really at work. She had to leave work to go to the McDonald's because they called her like, your kids is, come get your kids. She was like, what?
Yeah.
They supposed to be with their daddy. Now to find out that nigga, you've been leaving these kids at this McDonald's to go trick off.
To go do other stuff.
I
don't know exactly what he was doing, but they had the football player, I think, Anthony Brown or somebody Brown had started a damn GoFundMe for him and had all of this stuff going on for this man, and then come to find out that ain't really what it was. But I think that a lot of times we just jump on shit and don't really know the full story, which is also why I don't comment on shit until later. Oh,
because I had to go back and see it because I was like, something's gonna come out of this. But I'm like, this man that left these kids. I kind of felt bad for him. Like, okay, there wasn't nobody to watch the kids though.
And that's what a lot of people were saying. Like, dang, he ain't had nobody to watch the kids. That's why dude started to go find me, because he was thinking that the dude didn't have like the actual support that he needed.
Right.
When he did have the support. Yeah. So he actually was just being on some fuck shit. But I'm gonna say this, and y'all probably gonna fight me, but you ain't gonna win. Um, a few shows that y'all hype up that I started watching that I just did not fucking like.
Okay, let's go. Read off the list, cause me too.
1, Snowfall.
Snowflake. Snowfall. I didn't like that either.
Snowfall.
It started off
was
like deep
slow
into
as
a drug
hell.
situation, and like I don't want to watch this.
It was slow as hell. It was just way too slow for me. Okay, I'm gonna say that it was way too slow, and it lost my interest in the first season because
it lost my
while
interest
we
on the
dragging
first
this out
episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Amazing show. You really got to watch it to get into it.
I feel like it might have been good.
It has a lot of true facts in it.
I couldn't even
pass. I feel like it might have been good. When you telling a story, way too slow. When I'm on like the 4th or 5th episode and it's still dragging in the first season, like let's get to it.
I can understand what Pop was coming up with it. Like you have to really pay attention, but that's the thing. It was just dragging.
It was too slow.
I felt like it was just dragging for too long. And then when you finally when everything made sense, you was like, why did y'all have to do all that to make it? Yeah, but it
number 2.
You got to go to the reasoning to why he became a kingpin.
Yeah.
No, I get all of that
because I saw the whole series. But I just felt like it was too.
Oh no, baby, I couldn't even force myself to get past.
I didn't get past episode 1, so don't you worry about it.
Number 2,
Ghost. You had to show the reason what's the
movie? What's the series with Ghost?
Oh, Power.
Ghost, I watched. Power. Okay, now Power. Now,
no.
Now, Power is a different situation now.
No.
But I ain't watching. I ain't seen it since it got flipped over to the Raising Canaan. I ain't did all that.
It just did too much.
They did too much. They went too far.
Yeah, he went too far.
Yeah, for me it was just typical. It was like a typical kind of black man in power, and the reason that he got in power was because of drugs.
And that's not true.
Or whatever. Like I said, I didn't really watch it. The first couple of episodes, it was cool. And every once in a while, I would watch a random episode and be like, oh, okay, this all right. But the way people be tussling on the internet about it,
like right now, it's still going, and I ain't watched it once. It got so far with Tommy and all that. I said, okay, I'm done. I can't.
Power is one of those shows that,
and all of them are good.
Yeah, it wasn't. It didn't drag, but you got to understand. Like, it was a man who was in the drug game who wanted out, but his wife was trying to keep him in.
Okay, maybe I'll give it a chance at some point later down the line.
No.
I think with these stories too, sometimes you have to look at them and really dissect them because it's like 5 stories in one story going on at one time. So you got to get the different stories that's going on.
Right,
because so it's just like when you watch fried green tomatoes or something like that. You got to pay attention to it just to get the
why did
other
you go
things
to that
out
old
of it.
white people movie?
I'm just saying one of those movies that people sit and watch and proclaim is so great, but you have to dissect different. It has different stories and its layers.
So
you have to sit and really just kind of dissect it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
get the
so
most
like
out of
Power
it.
and Ghost and
Instead
all
of
of
just
them,
saying, "Oh my
like-
God, this is about a drug deal." It's a lot more going on to the story.
It's
I
a
mean,
lot.
I
Everybody
get it was
thought-
about a lot more than that.
everybody
Like I
thought it
said,
was
I
about-
watched a couple of episodes, so I know that it was more than just about a nigga being a drug dealer. But also, it didn't keep my interest. Now, one show that I did actually truly liked was Godfather of Harlem. That was a show that I watched all those seasons because, like, it came with it. Like, it was intriguing. It was like it dissected. I watched all of the different pieces take place, like his daughter going from being an addict to being a full-blown Muslim and wanting to be, all of those kind of things. So I got all of those pieces, and I actually liked Godfather of Harlem. I started it over, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to watch it again. So some of the shows that be like the popular thing, I just really can't get with them. It was another show, but I can't even think of it off the top of my head. But even with some of the movies that y'all be big up in, or be like, oh my God, this is the best movie of all time. Is it though? Because
Is it really? Did you really watch it?
So.
I don't this up. Like did you really watch it?
Yeah. A lot of times on social media, like it's always the arguing back and forth, or a movie being big up and then it be ass. And so even with some of the movies that come out that's on like the streaming platforms, like I wait to watch them. One, just because y'all gonna spoil it anyway on social media.
Social media really no
everything. To watch it right away anyway.
Yeah,
y'all gonna spoil
it. Social media gonna tell it all.
Yeah, y'all gonna tell all the pieces of it, so ain't no need in me rushing to watch it.
No need me rushing to watch it because y'all not already told what the movie about.
Yeah, so that's part one. But then part two, it's like most of the time y'all hype up the movies and then it be like, bruh, I could have watched another episode of Martin. And I seen that shit 900 fucking times. But I think a lot of times the stuff be overhyped.
They do.
Which one? Like what?
Okay,
the movies.
Yeah, what movies?
What movie?
Oh, what was the movie? It was a Netflix movie. Damn. I'm going to find it and I'll let y'all know. Because a lot of the movies that come out, like, be on Netflix and all of them, I just be like, okay, this was a really good.
Movie I thought that was overhyped?
What?
The movie with my man Mufasa. That came out, his first movie on Netflix.
That one was
very overhyped. He didn't do.
What movie was that?
He was like a bootleg Jason Bourne.
With Aaron Pierre.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Like everybody was like, "Oh, that movie was dope." Nah, he was a bootleg Jason Bourne. And he didn't even do half of the stuff Jason Bourne was doing.
Not a bootleg.
Huh?
What movie?
The guy who played Mufasa. What, the pretty boy?
Aaron Pierre. Let me see what it's called.
I thought. Don't get it twisted. I watched it. I supported it, but at the end of the day, I was like, the fighting scenes was like, huh? Yeah, he played.
His name is Aaron Pierre. Rebel Bridge.
Rebel Bridge. That's what it is. He played. Yeah, he plays. He's the voice in the Disney movie now for Mufasa.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the fight scene was subpar.
Yeah, no, that was the.
Nah, he ain't talking about James Earl Jones.
Okay, this is my whole thing is why do we have to turn Lion King into a real live?
Oh, it's not. You try to say it's no longer animated.
It's a live action film.
It's a live. Why do we have to turn that into a? Now, I don't get me wrong. I went to the show to see it because I wanted to see it. We couldn't just leave it alone.
No. They're running out of ideas. You got to understand that. They're running out of ideas. Like even
now they didn't make Mufasa from the Lion King.
Life is running out of ideas. Like you gotta like somebody told me that and I never understood that. They said the past always repeats itself. Life is running like everything that came out in the past is now coming back as retro or a re-release, new color scheme, reboot. Like nobody
has like they said they get ready to redo The Bodyguard.
I would kill.
It's just some stuff. I just feel like some stuff you just need to leave alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Because then because look, when they redid The Color Purple, a lot of people didn't like it because it turned into it's more of a musical. The new one. It's more singing and stuff in it than the old. They was expecting to see the same thing. They was expecting to see the same thing that they saw, and I had to tell people. So y'all was expecting to see the same thing that y'all saw 20 years ago? That wasn't never gonna happen.
I don't think they was expecting to see the same thing. I just think a lot of people didn't expect it to be a musical, but also a lot of people don't fucking read.
They don't.
A lot of people
Right.
don't
Pretty much
listen
tell
That's
to
why.
the
That's why I
reviews.
ain't watched it yet. I ain't even watched it yet because they said it was a musical. I don't want to see.
Well, see,
Color
here's the
Purple
thing.
the
I'm not
movie.
gonna lie. For me, in my opinion, there was some gems and some things that I learned.
So what did
watching
they
it.
say? Hoppo,
So,
who
yeah,
that man? Hoppo,
it's like
who that
they
man?
started
Hoppo,
right. They just
who
singing like
that
all kinds
man?
of stuff, but it was gems that you learn in this particular movie. You learn them. It's stuff that you learn in this movie, but they didn't pay attention to. I'm like, so y'all didn't pay attention. Y'all didn't know that they was gonna be singing in this,
But they were singing the original one though.
but not like that.
Not like
like
that?
this.
Well,
second
no,
one.
they
Not like
sang
this
in the
second one.
They
original
sang at
in
the juke
certain.
joint. They were saying at the juke joint.
Yeah, they were singing at the Jew joint and
Yeah,
stuff,
at the
but
juke joint
this
at the
next one,
church.
that new
This
one,
one, I think
Moses.
they were singing
No, they
in
singing
all
like
kind of places, in
yeah,
random places, at the grocery store type shit, like Tyler
yeah.
Perry-ish. You know how, like his
Mhm.
plays, they could be arguing and then they just bust out.
Bust out in a song. What the hell is you singing right now?
Right.
What's her head?
No, you can't have $20. Mama, God said, send
Right.
Yeah, those like that kind of stuff. So that's what I
That
think
kind of
what was
stuff. So
happening
yeah,
over
no,
there.
like
You know a
no,
movie I want to go
that new
support,
one
but I'm
got a
scared
lot
that
of
I might be
singing.
disappointed. The
What?
new Michael B. Jordan movie,
Oh, I didn't know he had a.
Comes out,
Sinners.
comes out
Sinners
Thursday.
with dude from that dude did Fruitville Station with.
Yeah, like
and
that's
Oh,
they're
Ryan
awesome
Coogler.
things. They have not struck out yet. But
that, now
for
Fruitville
some odd
Station.
reason, this is a black horror film.
Yeah, it's kind of like a horror film. They
Yeah,
say.
it's different.
Oh, Pablo, go watch that movie and let me know how it was. Because I'm not a big horror movie fan.
And honestly, it has a whole lot of all-star. It has a big all-star cast in it too.
It does.
Most of his movies really do though, because he can pull the people to do the things.
Can.
I will say he's a really good director.
And when I heard him talking, I said, "Oh, he from South Central for real."
Oh, yeah.
He ain't changed. He ain't changed that he wears hair braided and how he talk. He ain't changed none of that. He just getting his paper.
He's the one who got arrested. He got arrested at the bank, taking out money out his own account.
He did.
Dragged to the floor.
He from Oakland. He from Oakland.
Oh, he from
Oakland.
MCM.
Yep, they arrested him at the bank, taking money.
They arrested him at the bank, taking out money out his own account.
Wow.
Like he a thorough dude.
Because he ain't changed nothing about himself. Nothing. And he said he ain't.
Yeah.
And he was at the bank.
But
and they
like
arrested him.
That's
now, mind you, y'all just gave me the money. You asked me for an ID.
Yeah, like I said, I'm scared of that movie. That movie. Like I said, I don't know.
I think black people need to step more into other genres of film and movies and stuff though too, because I'm sick of seeing slave movies.
No, but Jordan Peele, he been stepping out. He's been trying to.
Oh yeah, I love Jordan Peele.
Jordan
Peele
I know been trying to do the whole thing.
But I'm saying even with that, like
when was the last slave movie though?
All of that kind of stuff. Like I'm so tired of seeing
the last
slave movies or slave stories or renditions of something about the slaves. Tired of it.
I think Django was the last.
That was about like 7 years ago. That was almost 10 years ago, ain't it?
What?
Django?
The last slave movie was Django.
No, they keep doing slave movies, slave series, all of that kind of stuff on TV. But I got another unpopular opinion video. Here we go.
What's something you'll get a lot of hate for if you say it out loud?
Being in a relationship seems very overrated. I've been single my whole life, and I've noticed that way too many of my friends and way too many people that I know only feel validated or see their worth when they're in relationships. They go from relationship to relationship with only a few weeks or months in between, or they always have to be talking to somebody because they don't know who they are outside of being in a relationship. They will settle for mediocre relationships because the thought of being alone is way more terrifying to them, and they are the same people who always complain about their partner and say that they're toxic or they aren't treating them well. When I tell these people that I've never been in a relationship before, they are immediately like, oh my god, but you're so pretty. Don't worry, your day will come. Love will find you. You will find your perfect missing puzzle piece. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't ask for all that. I'm not insecure about being alone because, unlike you, my worth and identity and how attractive I am and how worthy I am of love doesn't come from being in a relationship. I'm single on purpose.
She said it.
Bullshit.
Technically,
I'm like that little white boy. I'm like that little white boy in the car seat. Bullshit.
no.
Bullshit.
Like that baby that crossing bullshit. But look, technically what she said, a lot of people do have to, in order to validate themselves, they have to be with somebody. And my whole thing is when you break up with somebody, you need to spend some time by yourself to get yourself together. But then you want to post it on the internet and tell everybody because you was with Jeff last week. And then now 3 weeks now you with Jason. Who the hell is Jason? And now you mad because we saying something to you because you told us all your business. But did you take time for yourself to figure out what's going on and why you keep attracting the same people that's doing the same thing over and over and over to you? I'm just saying.
I was good. I was good with her until she started talking about people say how beautiful she is. She should.
Yeah, she did take. Now she is pretty, but then she did take that a little too far to pop up. I was with her till she.
I was trying to figure out what was going on with that head and that forehead.
God damn, y'all disrespectful.
There's nothing wrong with that girl.
Huh?
But I think one of the things that I did like about what she said was that a lot of people don't know how to identify themselves outside of relationships.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I think why a lot of people don't know how to identify themselves or be alone is because they fear what they have to deal with when they're by themselves.
They have to deal with themselves.
Yeah, you got to sit by yourself with yourself and deal with yourself. And a lot of people are fearful of that.
And the hardest thing, I tell everybody, the hardest thing for you to do is to go look yourself in the mirror. Look at yourself in the mirror and ask, who are you? How you gonna answer that question? That's the hardest question.
I love myself so much. I look in the mirror the next morning. I get up and go buy me a Plan B pill.
I gotta go. Go.
He didn't went down to the wall.
I love me.
He didn't went down to the wall.
Me.
A Plan B pill. I cannot with pop up. Okay. But what she said is true because that's how a lot of people validate themselves. You need validation. The moment you realize that you are great, no matter what, don't nobody have to validate you. Because God already put it in you, but you got to get validation from somebody else. There's something going on inside of you. Trust me, this was coming from a person who thought she did have to get validation from everybody. No, I don't. Because I own the room when I walk in and I don't care nothing about what you're talking about. What you not like ain't got nothing to do with me. I got a whole lot to do with you. Because I ain't even thinking about you that much. But she was actually telling the truth though. A lot of people validate, and that's men and women. That's not just women, that's men too.
Yeah, that's she has some valid point.
Yeah. That's why men go from woman to woman to woman to woman, because it's got to be some type of validation. I can tell my partners I had her. And if you're real friends, you have real friends, they're like, brother, I ain't cool. You have how many people this week? No, you're nasty. That's what you are. You're just nasty. No. Just nasty. Just around here just being community ding-a-ling. Stop it.
And the truth of the matter is a lot of folks don't even understand the amount of energy that they are putting into other people and not putting into themselves. Yep. The energy that you put into other relationships, constantly talking to people and all that kind of stuff, like it's exhausting.
Very much so.
That's how I don't understand how people do all of these multiple relationships at one time. Like, I have had people that I've talked to at the same time, and they just be like, all right, I'm bored.
Because it takes a lot of energy for you to date multiple people at one time. Like, what? It
takes a lot of energy, but also a lot of people that think they are great people really is boring as fuck. a
and
lot
can't
of
even
people
hold a
don't
conversation. You be like,
realize.
really?
A lot of people do not realize that they are boring.
I think I'm getting there.
When it comes down to like the stuff that they want to do, not necessarily that they're boring people because they don't want to do nothing. They literally don't have anything to engage or talk about or any of that. And so somebody who has a lot going on, and then you talking to somebody who don't have nothing going on, they really just be like,
You're making me tired.
Right, that's where you wear people out because you got a bunch of stuff going on. Then you go talk to them and they don't got nothing to do. Like, what? Like, you are wearing me out. Like, I got to go because I got to find something to do because you tripping.
You got a lot of things going on.
Sucked all the energy out of me because you ain't doing it.
By the time you tell me everything you want to do, I'm tired.
Well, just shut up.
I'm tired.
Okay, still, but
oh yeah, it's a lot of people like that. It be people in your own family like that. You don't answer the phone.
Woo. Certain numbers come up, you be like, I ain't gonna be able.
I ain't picking that up.
I'm cool. I ain't gonna be able to do it today.
Cool. I ain't gonna be able to do it today.
And
it's like,
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
When some people call you like pop, you be like, no, you are not finna suck the life out of me today. Nope, not today. I don't even want to talk to you. I'm not answering. No.
You ain't lying now.
Then you got somebody that'll call you right back after. If I didn't answer the first damn time, what makes you think that I'm gonna answer now?
Oh, I do that to my sister.
Don't call me. Don't call me on the block number.
I ain't gonna lie, but I do it to my mama. Like, why you ain't answer the phone? Maybe I was doing something. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just making sure.
I do that to my sister all the time.
I mean, those people, they know.
But she knows that I do it in order to bother her.
But you got the people that's gonna do it. I didn't just answer you, or they call you and then immediately send a text. If I didn't answer the phone for you.
But you could have texted. A lot of time people, you
should have just texted me in the first place.
Literally could have texted. But other times, I'm also the person like, no, answer the phone. Because I don't want to text you. I want to talk to you. I want to hear your voice. So
I want to hear how you feel. Like back in the day, it was like easier for us to call people to see how people was really doing. You know what I mean? Now we don't. It's like we don't even care. Like, look, y'all, look. Leo has officially broke me in the other day. She said, what's going on with you? I said, how did you know today was not a good day?
She caught you? She caught you off guard, right?
She called me.
And
she didn't call me, she texted me.
It hits different,
she was working. And she said, what's going on with you? And I said, at first I was like, I'm okay. And she asked me again. Mm-hmm. I'm like, ooh, today wasn't a good day.
Yeah, it hits. We
had a whole conversation.
We had a whole conversation, and she asked me the first time. I said I'm okay, but then she said something else, and then she said, "How are you?" I said, God, she knows.
I cursed her out. I got tired of it.
I'm like, she knows.
You got.
Then I said, okay, I can't even lie to you. He
cussed out right back.
Yo, I cursed her out. I was like, you got a camera in my car?
I didn't even. I just said you
that
knew
should be weird.
And I said it to her. I said you knew today was not a good day. She was like,
that should be weird. I'm sorry. There's no way in the world you should be that far away from me, knowing how I'm in a bad.
I mean, that's how I am with certain people. Like when I text you or call you, I'm doing it because my heart is telling me there's something going on, and I need to tap in to make sure you straight.
This one down here at the bottom, he always act like everything all good. I be like, bruh, all right, cool. I've been around your motherfucking ass 5 years, and you still be trying to act like everything all good. Okay.
See, there you go.
Don't like when you hit her with that either. Don't be like, I'm straight. No, she don't like that.
I hate it. No.
When I hit her with the I'm okay, she asked me again.
No, you're not. He always with that. Oh, I'm good. All right, nigga, but all right. All right.
And before the conversation over, you done broke it down because she just started talking about something else, but then she crept back on it like, what you say now? And you be like, okay, let me tell you what's going on.
Cause he be lying. This one down here be lying. He lied to me for months.
And told you that he was okay. He was.
Like, believe him.
What you say? I think you
What's
lying to me.
going on? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm like, oh, so you just gonna keep lying to me? I'm gonna keep asking, is you good? You gonna keep telling me you good when I know in my heart of hearts that you ain't, but you gonna keep telling me that you is. I was like, that's scaring the fuck out of you. When he finally told me, I was like, nigga, I'm finna hop on a plane. Cause what? Cause what?
You could have said something.
But that's how I'd be like, all right. That shit makes my eye twitch. Like, like Pablo and Moses both hate it. Like 100% hate it. Like they would rather me call them and cuss them out than me call and check in on them.
All right, you know me a little bit.
They would rather me have something to go off about than for me to genuinely be like, hey, what's going on? How you doing? They be like, this don't feel right. They literally be like, you know something. That's what Pablo always say. You know something.
But see, for me,
Pablo literally says that every time. You know,
I'm usually that person that do it. So when Leo did it to me the other day, I'm like, ooh.
Pablo hates it.
And she doubled back. I said, ooh, that's me. Go on to tell her.
And then this one up here, he always act like if I call, be like, what you doing? If I sound cheerful,
he know you know something.
Now, when I sound cheerful, he be waiting because he can't never tell where it's gonna go. He can never tell which direction it's gonna go if I know something or not. He just be waiting. And he be like, so what's up? That's always that so. But
see, it's the dopest thing in the world. Like I told you the other day, like you are a gym. It's the dopest thing in the world because us strong people need some people too. And like the other day when you said, look, y'all, I just ain't got it. I had to tap in with you, like, hey, what you need? You strong?
And I never know how to answer that
but
question.
when she answered me, and I know sometimes you can't, she's like, Nisha, I really can't even answer that question right now.
I never know how to answer that question.
All right, but I'm just checking to make sure. Because sometimes you got to tap in for yourself and fall back.
Yeah. So I'm learning. I'm going to talk about that in therapy on Thursday. I'm going to ask
That's the whole thing I have to tell people. Strong people, check on your strong friends because we ain't strong all the time.
Not at all.
Trust me.
We just make it
look good. And we smiling and keep going. We got to keep going because it got to get done. But check on your strong people because they ain't always got the shit together. Trust me, they don't. We don't. And it's okay.
Unpopular opinion.
Right. You don't always got it together. Your
strong friends don't even like being called the strong friend.
Exactly. Because we really not.
I got one more unpopular opinion. It's a little long. I'm going to just try to trim it down a little bit. But we got one more unpopular opinion, a few more announcements, and then we getting into the new music moment. Then we up out of this thing. All right, y'all? So here we go with our other unpopular opinion, and then the other announcements that we got cracking. All right, here we go.
Here are some examples of desperation in dating, and I'm going to brace you all. Some of y'all are going to feel hit, maybe even a little triggered. But the only way to fully release yourself from the shackles of desperation in dating is to acknowledge it, address it, and accept your behavior, okay? So clutch your pearls and let's get into it. Desperation in dating can look like you on a date with someone and you are more worried about, are you pretty enough for them? Are you funny enough? Are you laughing but not laughing too hard to where it's ugly? Are you asking good enough questions for them? What are they thinking about you? Oh my God, did you burp in front of them? That is going to turn them off so bad. And just spending the entire date worried about what their experience of you is and never once asking yourself, bitch, do you like them? Do you think that they're cute? Are they funny? Are they asking you good questions? Another example of desperation in dating is you dropping your schedule for someone you just met. You and that man exchanged phone numbers last week. He hit you up yesterday saying, hey, what's up? What you up to this weekend? And you have canceled all your plans. He ain't planned no date. He didn't come to you with any time frame, any event planned or nothing. Just what's up for this weekend. And you've told your homegirls you can't make it. That is desperation in dating, sis. You have completely wiped your schedule for someone who hasn't even worked and shown themselves as worthy of said wiping of schedule. Yeah, it's a little desperate, toots. Another example of desperation in dating is you pulling all the stops way too damn early in the dating phase. Y'all have not committed to being exclusive in dating. Y'all ain't in no relationship. It is giving very much casual dating phase still. Yet you are wanting to pull all the stops. You wanting to cook for them, clean for them, massage their neck, their back after a long day. You're trying to find any and everything you can do as a woman that will set you apart from all the other women. And it results in you giving 110% to somebody who's barely giving you 10%. That's desperation in dating. Another example of desperation in dating, and I have been so guilty of this one, my goodness, is future faking. For those who don't know what that is, future faking is when you meet somebody on Monday and by Friday you are already pairing your first name with their last name, okay? And by the following Monday, you're already planning you all's destination wedding to Costa Rica. You already have the color scheme thought out. You already know what your wedding dress is going to look like. And as a matter of fact, you probably already have a Pinterest board to visualize all of that. Future faking is when you essentially give someone new in your life the permanent position in your brain of a long-term partner when y'all haven't even addressed if y'all even want that with each other, much less if they're worthy of that spot in your head to begin with. You don't even know this man's favorite color for real, but you were already envisioning him as your future husband. Yeah, that's an extinction of desperation.
Look, I ain't gonna even lie. That last one, I done did. At least I can admit it. At least I can admit it. I'm sitting here like,
I think everybody did that in high school. That wrote their name with somebody's name on their notebook. That was me. That was me. I'm like, sis, get out my business. Get out my business. I'm like, well, you telling the truth though. You telling the truth. Yeah. Yeah.
I just thought a lot of women don't like to admit that a lot of us have or still currently operate from places of desperation when it comes to relationships. And the part that I like is when she was talking about always trying to set yourself apart from other people. Like, that ain't your job to try to convince them how different you are.
Right.
And even the other thing that I've learned or started changing how I see it is applying pressure. Like, people always be talking about apply pressure, apply pressure, apply pressure. Let's make sure we're in alignment first. Right. Make sure that I like you first before you start applying pressure or I start applying pressure on you, because if we're not even in alignment, we don't even really like each other. We have not gotten a chance to get to know each other fully, and you're applying pressure, then a lot of people end up being in the spaces of being taken advantage of, because I know you like me, but you don't know if I like you, and you're doing so much to make me like you that I'm going to end up using you just for the fact that I know that you like me. Like, those situations happen in real life. And a lot of people are still trying to use the first date as an option for somebody to take you out to eat or to spend money on you and all of that kind of stuff. But then you call the women who don't want none of that stuff pick-me's. No, I don't want you spending no motherfucking money on me because I don't want you to feel like I owe you shit.
Exactly. But then here's the thing that I keep telling people. The first date is for you to have some conversation with each other. Nigga, like the girl said, you ain't impressing me by taking me to this fancy restaurant. They only gonna give you a quarter spoon or something. I don't want this shit.
If we going to eat, let's go eat.
Are we going to eat? We going to eat. And secondly, I can feed myself.
I just want to let you know. You got. I just want to give y'all roses right now. You know, women out here are not asking for $50 coffee dates or especially for first dates. It's
Yeah,
not.
they not. They not Moses, and
They're
it's
not.
crazy.
Like what? Like especially if you got somebody like me who'd be like, all right, yeah, you pick the place.
Right.
You'd be surprised
That what they pick, and they can't even
what
take their
they're
damn
picking.
self.
And then the funny thing about it, they don't even know how to read the menu.
Exactly, because they ain't never been.
Girl.
Typically, if you
Hold
come to
on.
me like, hey, we gonna go out, we gonna kick you where you want to go. Hey, let's go
You
grab some
don't
ice
even
cream or
know.
something. Let's just sit out and chill out and hang out.
Listen.
You don't know how to read
Because
the menu.
because the real thing about it is that a lot of us want to go to the places that we don't get to go to often, but a lot of us like the little fun shit. You know what I'm saying? When I say we don't get to go too often, like some of us don't go to Starbucks all the time. Or we don't go to the little intimate little coffee shop all the time. Sometimes that's a
Right.
spur of the moment thing
I
or a
understand
random
that. But
occurrence
why you gotta do it
because
on my
of,
dollar though?
huh?
I'm just trying. I'm interested in you. Why are you trying to do it on my dollar though? Like
No,
you
no,
could.
no. I'm saying like if you tell me to pick the place, it'll be like, oh, let's go to this little cute coffee shop. I've
Right.
been
That's
there
me.
before, but it's been such a long time because life, like, let's meet in this little spot. It's cute, it's intimate. We can sit there. It don't cost a lot. You know what I'm saying?
We
So,
just gonna have a conversation.
yeah,
But
Now
that
let's go
some
taste
of
this
us,
ice cream.
and
I
that's
saw
why I
this
keep
ice
making it
cream
a
spot.
thing that
that's what
some
y'all.
of us,
That's what
like
y'all.
Anisha said, some of us want to go to the cute little ice cream shop
Right. I just
because
want to
we've
go
been
see what it
there
tastes like.
before, and I might be in the
But
mood
you
for
know,
for a little ice cream. Now we might not
but
be
you know
able to
what?
stay
You
together
know what?
long
One of the
after I
problems
eat
is.
that
One of
ice
the
cream.
problems.
We may have to dip off when I eat the ice cream. I had to tell you that I got to go home.
I
But
gotta
player,
eat it slow, baby. You gotta eat it
right, eat it
slow because
real
when we
slow because you
done,
ain't like the outcome of it. And it's like
listen.
Like
it's the
it's a difference. I think it comes down to the point where a lot of men don't date, and a lot of women are not used to being dated. So when they do get
right.
somebody that wants to date them, it comes to a point where I feel like they kind of overextending themselves on what they require
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
of the man.
Because
You know what I'm saying? They don't
why are you
they can't
requiring
do
so
two
much
for
though,
20
Papa?
Of somebody you don't even.
That
because
you
they're
are
not
somebody
used
you
to it.
don't know.
So now they want to go. So now they want to go to the places where they wouldn't normally go, or where I sometimes you get women that want you to take them to places where they want to go, but one can't afford to take themselves.
That's what I was about to
But
say.
that's the
You know what I
point.
Can't
mean?
afford
That's
to
the
So
crazy
take
part.
and
themselves.
then it becomes a point where a man start feel like you dragging them now.
Right.
Like, oh, you too
And then
good
at
to
the point
go to
where
Red Lobster. We can't go to Olive Garden. We can't go to those places as well as
we can
go
go to
to
Olive Garden because I want some salad.
the
First
Brazilian
thing first.
Steakhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
First thing first.
I'm just saying. Like
Listen.
a lot of,
Listen, I want the salad
Wait.
at the
and then now,
breadstick.
and then now, you take a woman out. You take her out about 4 or 5 times. You know, the 5th time she ain't even say, "Oh, well, let me get you a drink." You know what I'm saying? Or let me get you a bottle of water. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, still ain't
Exactly.
no offer
Let me
on
break
that
it
end.
down
You
to
know,
you.
it's always give me. It's not like, oh, let me do this for you.
But
You know what I'm saying?
but then
Or
look,
let me
hey,
take you
Leo
to
showed us
2 for
the
20.
video of the dude that broke down the dates, and I've been
Uh-huh.
watching him. It was a girl that the guy been taking her out. She called him and said, "What you doing this day?" She hadn't paid attention, and it happened to be his birthday. She made a plan for the entire weekend. I'm getting us
That's
a
that's
lift
so that's so
XL.
restrictive.
We going. She was like, "Wear one of your jerseys because I saw that you like such and such team." They in that particular time, the team was in their city. She took them to the basketball game. She took them to dinner. She paid for it, and she was like, "And don't bring your wallet. You can pack a bag, but you can leave your wallet in it." Why is it so hard for us to? This man that took you on 6 dates. You can't take him on one,
I miss doing that kind of shit.
right?
I
Because
miss
I call you in a minute. Hey, bro, look, put this on because we finna go here, and I'll see you in a little while. Why is it so hard for you to take a man outside? He ain't got to pay for everything all the time.
I mean, like I like for real. There's not. I'm not. I stick to the realm where I always say, men fuck up too.
Mm-hmm.
We do. There's a bunch of ain't shit niggas out there. Yeah, we fuck up. But I just can't stand the narrative that women be really coming at men and like we're really the bottom of the barrel, like we really ain't holding on to shit. And there's some really cool dudes out there who are really doing what they got to do,
right?
To stay.
There's some good women out here too.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is that the narrative
that you got to go to shift it out and get to it. Right. Bro, that's a hell of a ride.
God. And the funny thing about it is, like, I think I forgot who I was having this conversation with. I think the fuckboy niggas are winning. They're winning. Like, fuckboy niggas are winning. Like, they've been winning for the past couple of years. They actually got all the good women. The niggas with no job, no ambition. Listen, who don't have to shower, who smell like weed 24/7. They are winning.
With who?
They're winning. They're winning. Like everything is geared towards them. And
then here's the thing: that
if you watch some of these podcasts, the girls actually say that
that leads us back to the desperation.
I understand, but they'd rather talk to these guys. You know why? They'd rather talk to these guys because you know why? Because they're fun. The guys who are
they're fun. I was gonna say, but listen. On the age.
If I don't have a job and I'm available to you all day, and that's another thing too. A lot of women, their love language is
available to do what? You ain't doing shit but smoking weed and playing a video game.
Anisha, listen. A lot of women nowadays, their love language is quality time.
Mine is too, but I don't want that much.
I understand it. You don't want that. That's you. A lot of women, they rather have that nigga.
I think he's just dissecting girls and women because there's some grown ass women out here now. There's some grown ass women out here.
There's some grown ass women out here who are also doing some fuckboy shit too. I'm telling you.
No, what Malcolm's saying, there's a difference between a woman and a girl.
Yeah, they ain't no grown ass woman doing that.
I get you.
You dealing with a grown ass
what you're talking about, Moses, is a girl. Because a girl is going to accept the girl is going to accept anything so she can be able to say she got somebody. I'm not accepting anything to be able to say I got nobody because number one, I ain't your mama. Two, you ain't finna sit around and just do nothing. I'm gonna push you past yourself to get to the goals that you want to get to. You ain't finna sit around the house and smoke weed all day. And I come to the house and the house just toe up. And now you gonna say, what's for dinner? Not a damn thing. I ate on the way home.
Unpopular opinion.
I'm not cooking shit.
Nah, I'm not. I'm
you
not
ain't
about
moving
to push
in.
you to your potential.
Well,
now, I'm not gonna push you. Because if you don't have a plan or if you don't have the thought formulated, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have like an idea or you ain't got the
There's
shit.
nothing that can be supported, right?
Yeah, like now granted, some people might have never had that. And I think for so long, I have been the person that has been willing to like, oh, yeah, you got an idea. Let's put it together because that's just me in general. Like, I'm an idea person. Oh, yeah, because, I mean, y'all have witnessed. You tell me something and then I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I can lay it all out for you. Or at least help you put it all together so you can do it for yourself. But now, let me see your actions to bring your dream to life. Let me see what you're doing.
You got to have some type of stuff to sit behind.
Yeah, let me see what you're doing to bring your dream to life, and then I'll help you. I used to help first and then ask questions after. Yep. No, let me see your actions. So, and I'm going to let you watch my actions, and then we can see what's what from there. But, I am not in the space no more where I'm like, oh, let's build your dream. Let's do all the things. Like, no.
It's like I get it. Like I said, I feel like, and that's another conversation I hate having because I feel like it's a tug of war. Yeah, niggas are fucked up. Chicks are fucked up.
Yeah, it is.
At the end of the day, we're all fucked up. Yeah, we're all fucked up.
We all are.
But at the end of the day, I think it's a vicious cycle, and I keep on telling. I said men fuck women up, and women fuck men right back up. It's a vicious cycle.
It's a
So
cycle.
this is where we need to understand that healing and doing the work comes into play. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of people really just be out here fucking up other people because they don't take the time to heal. They don't take the time to figure out why the last shit went wrong or why the last shit was fucked up. Because going back to what old girl said, some of us don't like being to ourselves. Some of us don't like being by ourselves, learning ourselves.
You know, the best thing that David Banner, the best thing that David Banner just said is like,
right here, people don't use these two things right here. They do not listen. They hear what the fuck they be wanting to hear.
They hear what they want to hear. But the best thing that David Banner has just said, and that he had to go through, he had to learn how to be by himself.
Yeah.
He had to learn because he was so busy taking on the rest of the world and wanting to cure the rest of the world, but he was messing himself up. And he found out how true people really was because in that time span, he got sick. So nobody really checked on him. And he had to sit with himself and God and get himself together. I got to get me together because the same stuff keep happening because I'm not together.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's the problem with a whole lot of us. You don't want to sit by yourself. Look, I've learned it and I'm learning it. And can I just tell you, it's the best thing in the world. Because once you learn you and learn, and I know it's some stuff that I done messed up because of me and the attitude and all of that. Then I had to check myself. Like I had a conversation with my mom. I said, when the saying of it's not what you say, it's how you say it, I really had to sit in myself with that. Like, hey, Niche, you kind of said that wrong. And it was never meant to come across that way, but that's how you said it. And that's how the other person took it. And are you mad because that's how they took it, but that's not what you meant. It's a whole lot of you got to sit and learn yourself and learn why the same thing keep happening over and over. And God gonna keep giving you that same test because you didn't failed it 42 times. He gonna wait for you.
Not 42 times. Leo, you taking notes. Leo, you taking notes. I think we pulled maybe about 3 or 4 good conversations out of tonight based on what we
did
talking about. It kind of dwarfed off into some other topics to come up to discuss.
But make sure, since we talking about that, make sure y'all join us next week for our next conversation because we talking about the red flags we ignored. Okay, signs we should have seen coming.
I won't be here for the next show. Out.
That's gonna hit heavy.
Nah, can I put in a PTO for next week?
No,
hell no.
We're not preparing the others.
Prepare the others.
No, we're not preparing the others. We're gonna prepare you.
Wait, where Pablo at? Pablo got my spot. He called out this week. I'm called out next week.
You play too much.
Hey, look.
But it's gonna be a hell of a conversation. Y'all see that kikiing and shit with the red flags? We gonna talk about those red flags that we should have saw, but we ignored. Because a lot of us, that's exactly what we do. We see the red flags and think it's a motherfucking carnival. Or we think that the circus is in town. And it is. Okay? So we're going to talk about that. And then the following week, we're going to talk about people having all the audacity. Some of the craziest things people have ever said or done to you. Okay?
I'm a PTO for that show too.
Don't forget to join us this Friday for PGC After Dark with the Crazy Rich Aunties. We are talking about pleasure uncensored, busting myths and embracing sexual confidence. And then the following week, we're talking about the power of pleasure, how sensuality fuels confidence, success, and seduction. We're having all of these great conversations on PGC and PGC After Dark. And we want to make sure that you join us for those conversations. If you need to line up one more time, it's next week, the red flags we ignored, signs we should have seen coming. And then the audacity, the craziest things people have ever said or done. And then on PGC After Dark, we got pleasure uncensored, busting myths and embracing sexual confidence. The power of pleasure, how sensuality fuels confidence, success, and seduction. And if you are in the Baltimore area, again, make sure you stop by the Autism Acceptance Pop-Up Shop, April 26th at 3037 Hamilton Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland. Go kick it with our peoples. We'll have a couple of people out there being vendors at this super dope event presented by Sir Kerrigan's Media Group. Okay. And then I told y'all we had quite a few announcements. So our friends over there at New Vibes CBD Dispensary, they have the 420 celebration. Join them on the 19th, okay? On the 19th at New Vibes CBD Dispensary here in NZ at 333 East Ohio Street. They got dabs, gummies, vendors, and infused drinks. Going on over there, have a high time with the girls, with the chicks. That's what they call themselves, the chicks. Go have a high time with the chicks. And then this weekend, yours truly and some of the ladies from PGC After Dark will be live from Pineapple Paradise. Their indie takeover. Y'all see them pineapples. If you know what the pineapples mean.
Right.
Okay. If you don't know, go look it up. We will be we will be doing our first media coverage for PGC After Dark this coming Friday. It will take place here over the weekend. They got some good stuff going on. Okay. I will post this on our social media pages, but it is presented by Pineapple Paradise. It is the Alice in Wonderland takeover. So make sure if you are in the area that you stop on by. They got poolside rooms only. It is going to be an amazing time and a great setup. So make sure y'all check them out. And we will be in none other than, huh?
I said, don't make me polish my leg up and come on out there.
Come on, polish the leg and come on down.
My leg up.
Polish that leg and come on through. In June, Full Figure Fears will be having Confiance, the Experience Fashion Show. Okay, it will be taking place June 21st. Okay, the Roto-Rooter Event Center in Huntsville, Alabama. See, I be learning how they say the stuff so y'all won't talk about me. It's Huntsville, not Huntsville. Huntsville, okay? VIP starts at 5, show starts at 6, and PGC Media will be in the building with media coverage, interviews, and all of that popping off on June 21st. So if you're in the area, come join us, come stop by. Come see all of the amazing fashion that she got popping off because she been working hard to make this happen, and it is going to be a hell of a good time. And then last but not least, on May 3rd and 4th here in Indy, PGC Media is the media sponsor for the SEA Leaders Beauty Experience Conference, and it is going to be a hell of a time. We are going to do the media coverage for this event as well. So I told y'all we out here working, we get into it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. But PGC Media will be in the building for this event as well. We out here working, getting all the things done. So we want to make sure that y'all come kick it with us May 3rd and the 4th. If you are in the beauty industry, then you want to be here because they're going to give you all the information that you need. And they're gonna make it fun. They're gonna make sure that you're having a good time with what you're doing. All right. And then one more. If you are looking for some amazing skincare, okay, some natural Black woman owned and Black woman made skincare, check out Trey Bell Beauty. Okay, I am a brand ambassador for Trey Bell Beauty, and I'm gonna post my results of my skincare process. There have been so many things that have been going on and getting this skin together. So check out Trey Bell Beauty. She has everything from turmeric soap to now she has her charcoal bar that has returned a new better formula for her charcoal bar. And I'm gonna tell y'all one thing. Her body oils and butters a hit, okay? My favorite is the mahogany teak wood. So if you are a mahogany teak wood person, go check all of that out. Again, that's Trade Bell Beauty. All right. All right. Now that we got all the announcements out the way, it's time for the new music moment, and we're about to get into this thing, and then we up out of here, y'all. I promise we up out of here shortly. We about to get into this thing that's brought to you none other by the mouth. All right, we finna get into it, and then get up out of here. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to another amazing episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles. We finna get into this new music moment. Here we go.
Yo, what's up? It's your man, The Mouth, and it's time for your new music moments. I'm getting into the independent artists tonight, right here on the Fat Girl Chronicles podcast with Jake and Poppy, and they call this one Floating, and your new music moment.
300 blew the top off. Hand on the inside of your thigh. My left hand still while I drive. Then you move my hand north side.
That was Jake and Pop, and the song is called Floating. Now I had the opportunity to attend an event hosted by DJ PJ Yanni, and it was an amazing event. She had two new artists there. The first one is Shamba, and she calls this one I'm Done, and your new music moments with your man The Mouth.
I done been here more times than I like to, but now you think that I know better than to fall for someone like you, but I don't. That's why you stay around. All the things I allowed, you just keep playing me for a fool. Clear to me you don't, and I know you won't ever really mean the things you say to me. As much as I wanna believe it, you can really keep it. I know you don't mean it. Please don't say it, love me, love me, love me. Please don't say it, love me, love me, love me. No, I'm done with your lies, no surprise, in denial. I don't think you get.
Yes, indeed, that was Shamba, and they called it Done. Now I got into another gentleman by the name of Mr. Deshaun Porter, and he's amazing as well. Tonight I'm gonna bring you something new, and this one's called Stuck. Right here, your new music moments.
You've been on my mind. I need to see your ass in person. Yeah. Don't mean to sound frantic, this is urgent. I can't get you out my mental. Letting you go wasn't as simple. Hey, usually playing hard, but you I'm gentle. Oh no. Baby, I've been thinking about you. I can't get you off my mind, but I'm stuck without you. I want you all the time, want you all the time. This could have happened to myself. Maybe I can help, baby, help.
Yes, indeed. The song is called Stuck. That's Mr. Deshaun Porter. Now it's time to get into my single of the week. Mr. Saquence Clark, he's back with a new single. And this is called Give Up on Love. And it's a banger. Definitely go check out his catalog. Right here, your new music moment, your single of the week, Saquence Clark.
She want a puppy, she want a big dog, she want a man to stand on business 10 doors, yeah. Real nigga from the trenches who been through it all. She run into a problem, be the problem solved. Used to deal with your man, but he think he invented sex. Said it won't no way they could just be friends, then cheated with his ex. Used to deal with Chris, but he chucked up the deuces. Too busy running it all, had way too many groupies. She done gave up on love, love, love. She just wanna hit the club, club, club. Tell the DJ turn it up, she done gave up.
it's Mr. Sequence Clark and your single of the week called Give Up on Love. Don't forget to go pick that up and add that to your musical collection. Along with Mr. Deshaun Porter, independent artist. The song is called Stuck. The EP is called Outside. Definitely go add that to your collection. And don't forget about Miss Shamba and her song called I'm Done off the EP, Always Be Mine. Always Be My Maybe. Right here, you heard it first with your man in the mouth. And don't forget to pick up my boys Jake and Poppy with their new single called Floating. But all those artists, check out their musical collection because they're amazing, amazing artists. Check out the catalog. Yo, I hope I added something to your musical collection. And don't forget to follow me on IG at the_mouth247. That's the_mouth247. Everywhere else, it's the mouth_moments. That's the mouth_moments. And if you got a party you want to host it, and I'm going to bring my own DJ PJ Yanni and me to host your party, bar mitzvah, baby shower, toenail painting party, we got you. Hit us up at themouth247@gmail.com. That's themouth247@gmail.com. And if you got any questions or concern about the podcast and you want to be a part of the show, hit us up right here at the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast@gmail.com. That's the Fat Girl Chronicles Podcast@gmail.com. Yo, it's been your man in the mouth. I hope I added something to your life and to your love. And like I always say, baby, I'm out.
Well, all right, y'all. We want to thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of the Fat Girl Chronicles. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know how we get it done each and every Tuesday. And just in case you missed a good portion of the Fat Girl Chronicles on tonight, you can check it out tomorrow on all of your podcast streaming platforms. Go ahead. And go to iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I was gonna say Google, but they ain't got Google Podcasts no more. But all of the stuff right here down at the bottom, go on your favorite podcast streaming platform. Check us out. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. Check us out, and we thank y'all for tuning in to the Fat Girl Chronicles. You know, the Fat Girl Chronicles is not just a podcast, it's a movement. But we want to thank y'all for tuning in to the Fat Girl Chronicles. Catch us next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central, and I think that's like 5-something Pacific. Okay? Whatever you do for the rest of the evening and the rest of the week, y'all, you know what I always say. Don't do it with your half ass. Do it with your whole ass, y'all. We about this thing. We love y'all so much. We hope y'all have an amazing year. And join us next week. We love y'all. And we You gotta do it with your whole ass.